it's a big show tonight. My first guest, beautiful and talented actress. I love this girl. She's very cute. She's one of our favorites here at the show. She is. She's very cute. She stars in the hugely popular show, Ally McBeal. Why didn't we get this on NBC? How did this wind up on Fox? This is like a great show. It's like the hit #1 show of all time. You can see it every Monday night on Fox. Please welcome Calista Flockhart. You look very pretty. Is that like a little, would you call that a little cocktail number?
This is a number.
Very nice.
I don't know about cocktail number, but I think it's kind of a number.
It's a great number. It's a great number.
What do you think, like a 6 or?
No, 10.
10?
10. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I'm not even gonna say. Yeah, that's great. It's a great number. I just, in my imagination. Hey, now your show is a huge. You know, it's amazing. Every couple of weeks, I read it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you surprised by all of this?
Yeah, sure. It's yeah.
Well,
It's very exciting. I certainly didn't expect it.
Well, it's such a quirky show, and it was so different when it first came on. Did you think, people aren't going to get this? It seems a little sort of out there from normal shows.
Yeah, it is a little surreal and a little heightened reality kind of show,
Yeah.
but I guess you never know. Yeah, I didn't know.
Now, did you go through a lot of, well, I guess you all go through auditions, just those nightmare.
Yeah.
Did you get disillusioned at any point?
Oh,
Did you have
yeah.
Yeah, did you have some that just...
I had so many bad auditions, you have no idea. I think every actor, auditioning is horrible.
Like what's
Horrible.
like the worst, or just a bad one?
Oh, there's so many. You know, this is bad. Okay, I went to this audition and I was in this stage where I was feeling very anti-Hollywood.
Right.
And I thought I was very pure because I was doing theater and
Right.
I felt very superior. And I walked into this audition and there was this Hollywood guy and he was kind of disgusting and he didn't have his shoes on. And I walked into the room and I started reading and there was this awful smell emanating from him. And I thought, oh my God, this guy has the worst gas in the entire world. And I thought, oh no, you know, actually it's his feet. His feet really, really smell. I felt like I was going to pass out. It was horrible. And he kept making me read the scene over and over. He's like, oh, well, let's try it this way and let's try it that way. And I was like, I'm going to die. This guy is just horrible. And so I finally got out of the room and I left and I got on the subway and I sort of crossed my feet and I looked down on my shoe and it was covered in poop.
So you just... So meanwhile, you've ruined his carpets as well.
Meanwhile, I ruined his carpets and I was the one that was smelling up the room. And you know, I realized that I had spent like an hour in the dog park before I went to the audition and things happened.
How is your dog, okay?
Yeah, thank you. He's doing good. He got sick for a while.
Yeah. Is he okay?
Yeah, he is.
Has he grown at all? I remember he was like one of those little sit-in-a-teacup dogs.
No, see, this is not true.
No, it is. It's a little...
That is not true. He is not. We have talked about this.
Well, we have talked about you.
I will bring Webster to the show.
You should bring it, but it's not a dog that's a protection dog.
Yeah. He is a guard dog. He barks really loud, and he's...
No, remember I told you what would happen if a burglar broke into your house? Your dog would annoy him to death, and he would leave. He'd go... And the guy would go, all right, stop that yapping. Now, does your dog actually bark, or does he yap?
No, he barks.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah. He's trying to get me to bark.
Can you bark?
No.
Well, as an actress, I would think that would be...
I know who you are. And you are trying to get me to bark
No,
like
I'm not.
Webster.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm not going to
Now,
bark.
let me ask you about this episode that is on your show. Now, this has caused a lot of controversy. See, the great thing about your show is sort of the next day it has that water cooler effect.
Yeah.
Where people stand around, instead of writing jokes for me, they talk about, did you see what happened? Because on Tuesday, the jokes are weak because they're talking about what happened on your show.
Right.
Now, you had that big scene with Courtney Thorne-Smith where you guys like had a kissing scene?
Oh, yeah.
Now, explain, was this your first kissing a woman scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very personal question.
Well, no, I mean, in
No,
the
I
show.
would say that it was probably my first
Yeah.
kiss that was sexual with a woman.
Yeah. Now, was it odd? Is it strange?
Yeah, it was. I think we were a little nervous.
Yeah.
And probably a little excited. And it was. I know. And it was. But you know what sort of happened? We went into this frenzy of worrying about our breath. And we started, shooting Banaka, and then there were like the Altoids, and we were just like obsessed with having bad breath.
But see, that's the difference between men and women. See, for example, if I had to kiss Kev, I'd be eating garlic and onions. You know what I'm saying? I'd be taking the bottom of your shoe and scraping it on my tooth. You know what I'm saying? Because you are.
So what are you overcompensating for? When you do that?
No. You just want to get the other guy. You just wanted to be so bad for the other person. Well, show her. Here's that big controversial scene. Well, that's great. Hey, listen, congratulations. And you have a movie coming out, right?
Yeah, I do. Thank
Michelle
you.
Pfeiffer and Kevin Kline?
Yeah. It's a Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited for you.
Thank you.
Just wonderful things that happen. Thank you. Calista Flockhart. Be right back with Kevin